Hey, they say he was found guilty.
Hey, you didn't text me the name of the what?
Oh. All right.
To go to No Jumper. I'm hesitant to do that, but okay, let's do it. Oh shit! No Jumper is reporting Tory Lanez has been found guilty on all 3 counts. Wow. We're gonna make sure other sources have confirmed the same because they reported something before that was whatever. Let's see what James Quealy says. By the way, I did say before, if Tory Lanez is found guilty of assault with a semi-automatic firearm, he would get found guilty of all 3. It was either he's gonna beat it all 3-0, or he was gonna go down all 3. Because based on how these charges were set up, you're either gonna believe one narrative or the other. And yeah. So if you believe the narrative that he shot Meg, you're gonna probably agree with the fact that he had possession of the weapon, of a concealed weapon in a vehicle. That's one of the charges. Then he also grossly, he was negligent in discharging that weapon as well. So it is what it is. Let me see. I'm trying to get other people to co-sign it. I'm trying to get other people. Right now, only No Jumper, I'm seeing it. I'm only seeing No Jumper say it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. A jury has convicted Tory Lanez of all 3 charges for the 2020 shooting of Meg Thee Stallion. A crazy and downright scary scene in the courtroom as his father and stepmother screamed about wicked injustice. Tory Lanez's father stood up, guessed, and screamed, "This is a wicked system." He screamed at the prosecutors that they're evil and they know exactly what they did here. His stepmother stood up, screaming and yelling. Father was yelling about Rock Nation. Hey, chat, let me tell you this. By the way, this is very unexpected for me. I will tell you, though, at the beginning of this trial, at the beginning of when this all started, I've always just said we should wait until a verdict was actually presented. And just like I told you, obviously I don't know the outcome. I didn't know the outcome. Whether it was him being innocent or him being found guilty, of course he's going to probably appeal.
He's going to appeal. He's going to have some.
This is an outcome that we all have to accept. This is an outcome we all got to accept. I'm gonna be honest with you. All right. So I'm not gonna be the nigga who's gonna be like, oh my God. No, I'm going to be the person who said, listen, those jurors who were in court. Granted, we have gotten a lot of the information supposedly that was presented in court, but for whatever reason, they have all concluded that he is guilty. And I have to say that this is an opinion we gotta respect. Not an opinion, but this is a verdict we have to respect. Let me just see other people who are gonna probably echo the same thing. It looks like that's what it is. Let me see. We're gonna probably see it very shortly. TMZ should have it almost immediately. Yep. Here we go. Found guilty of shooting Meg Thee Stallion, facing likely deportation. Tory Lanez is guilty of shooting Meg Thee Stallion in the foot. In 2020, a jury has decided. The verdict came in Friday, just before the holidays, where a group of LA jurors found the Canadian rapper guilty of all 3 charges against him: felony, negligent discharge of a firearm, assault with a semi-automatic weapon, and carrying a loaded and unregistered firearm. After the verdict was read, several of his family members shouted, calling the jurors evil. Tory was filmed entering the court before the verdict was read, telling the cameras his spirits were high. Tory now faces more than 22 years in prison, which will be determined during a sentencing at a later date. Sources connected to the case tells us Tory lawyers were in touch with immigration officials before the guilty verdict, and we're told that they're being informed that there's a strong likelihood he will be forced to leave the country. This marks the conclusion of a wild 2 weeks in court.
No. That's
Witnesses
bullshit.
stand to account what they have saw or what
They ain't
they
gonna
say
make him
happened on
leave.
that fateful night. Meg herself obviously testified, squarely pointing the finger at Tory as the sole shooter. Oh, as the shooter, she said charges, but that was a testimony, or that was the allegation. Meg was called out by the defense for several.
Hey, the DA played a nasty game with that
For
shit.
several items, for several.
Nasty game with that bribery shit.
That's fucked up right there. But he
Cause
got
you know what
appeal.
they
But
do? Look,
what
they
they
put it
do?
out there, right? They put it out there, then they say, "Oh, nah, you can't use it." But see, once the jury didn't heard it, it don't erase it from their mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, they be doing that. He got asked now. The appeal thing is this: are they gonna let him do immediate appeal now, or they gonna wait till he gonna have to go through the process? Ain't no go back to Canada. You got to go to the California State Penitentiary.
That's a fact.
Yeah, ain't no you going back to Canada. You got to go.
Hell nah.
Yeah, you got to go on the system. I don't know what these niggas be thinking. Ain't
He
no you
better
going
strap
back.
up. He better strap.
But I don't know if they gonna let him like go to immediate appeal so he can
I don't
fight.
see why not.
I don't know. We gonna that shit.
That
That's
shit is
crazy.
crazy,
This
man.
is crazy.
For
Hey, that's
everybody
fucked
who
up,
think they got
bro.
having a fucked up Christmas,
That's
could
fucked
be
up.
worse. That
Could
shit,
be
that
worse.
crazy.
Turn around that like I'm confused. It was looking like all these bitches was lying.
There's no
Hey,
That's
reason they
bro,
how
shouldn't
I
have
I've
an
never
immediate
seen
appeal
a
though, because
case.
he got railroaded on
I've
that. He got
never
railroaded.
seen a case where that much shit. You got to remember, jury trial is without a benefit of the doubt. It's too much doubt in the case, bro. Too much.
Exactly.
Way
Too
too
much
much
doubt.
doubt.
Too
Wack
much
didn't.
doubt,
What?
That's a fact.
especially
way
when
too
people
much.
are saying we lied. I lied before. I lied
Yeah,
before.
like, bro, that shit is great. But nigga, this is
Yo,
the world we live in, bro.
that shit is wild. A lot of
That's
lies was told
wild.
and shit exposed and shit. That shit
So,
Who
Wack,
was
crazy.
I
there
got
for
a
fucking
question.
Megan today? Was her big dogs there? Was all Desiree and all them the big dogs from Rock Nation?
So,
That's
Wack, I got a question. How they gonna treat him in jail that he's convicted of this? What do you
Tory
think?
straight. Tory, I don't give a fuck about no. But this ain't no rape. We don't give a. Them niggas know me niggas in there for knocking their bitch teeth out their mouth. Niggas don't give a
yeah,
fuck
he
about.
good.
And
Niggas
don't
don't give a
nobody
fuck
believe
about.
that shit happened.
Nobody gives a fuck about no domestic, and don't nobody believe that shit anyways.
No, don't nobody believe that shit.
Tory ain't got no motherfucking no problems
This,
out here when it comes to that.
this shit wild. This shit
Say
wild.
nothing.
All that stuff stacked up on the other side. I can't believe this.
Nigga,
Hey, if he
Very
have to,
rarely
where's
do
he
you
gonna do the
see
Yo,
them.
this
time at
system
though?
is fucked up. That's
what?
Very
crazy.
rarely do you
Where's
see
he
them
gonna do the
turn a,
time? Is he
a,
gonna
a
do
In
it
the
willing
here?
victim
penitentiary,
into
nigga.
a
What you
villain.
mean?
So he gonna do it here then, right?
Yeah, he got to do it here. He got to
Yeah,
do
he
it where the
gotta do
crime
it
was committed.
there.
Man, y'all niggas gotta understand. Rick James, Suge Knight, the Downey Jr. nigga, they sent everybody to the penitentiary out here. They don't give a fuck about none of that.
CMC East, CMC
Yeah,
West.
I don't know how that ice shit work. That's why I asked.
Ice, what you mean ice? Ice don't kick in till after the time is done.
Yeah,
It's
after he do
Oh
his
over.
time,
shit.
then you get
Yeah,
deported. You gotta do the time
that's
first.
part two. That's after the time is done when ice kick in.
That's a
Oh
fact. My
damn.
cousin,
They
So
get
he
you
my
gonna get
cousin
hit
got
late.
twice
deported.
basically.
He had to do his time first here. Then they deported the
Yeah,
nigga
then they
after.
deport you. That's what I keep telling y'all about the rat nigga. The 21 nigga.
The rat nigga's crazy.
Oh, they ain't crazy, that's real.
Hey, the truth can never
Called a
be
rat
considered
man. That's
disrespect.
crazy.
That's real, nigga.
That's facts. That's
Fact,
real.
know for a
21
fact he do his
Real
Ravage.
time
shit.
first.
Come on, bro. This nigga his little visa was up in '05. Nigga, this nigga, you got a gun case, a gun and a dope case, nigga. And you ain't went nowhere. You ain't even went to court. Nigga, we didn't watch Tory catch his case a year after you, nigga. And had a whole trial.
God damn.
I've been saying this.
First, man, my cousin had to do his time. Then they sent that nigga out. He ain't just get shipped out the
How
country
much of a
right away.
fan?
Man, I
You're
can't
in
believe
Arizona.
this.